Good morning, Bradley here. A little snow on the ground, and we're going to have some ice later and a little more snow. So that's your weather update. I know I will not be driving. Might be a little slick out there. My car does not deal with snow too good, so I'm going to stay indoors. I just have a couple albums today to show you. One is old and one is new. Neither is borrowed, and one is blue. Blue Note. So the first one I got, I really love this album. It was released in 1964. Many years ago, I really wanted this album, but at the time, it was like really expensive to buy a copy of it, either on Discogs or I'm not sure if Music Matters had it. But I'm talking about 1964's Destination Out by Jackie McLean. This is one of the recent Blue Note classic reissues. This band on here is amazing. So you've got Jackie McLean on alto sax, which you can hear in the background. Grayson Moncour III on trombone, and he actually wrote 3 of these 4 songs. Jackie McLean wrote the other one. Bobby Hutcherson on vibes. Larry Ridley on bass, and Roy Haynes on drums. So this is, you can kind of tell by the title, Destination Out. So that means it's probably going to be a little towards the avant-garde, which it is. It does not cross the line into, you know, free stuff. It's avant-garde, but not crazy. They know when to when to pull up. But if I were to pick out one musician on this album that makes this album, I could not do it. Each one, Jackie McLean's playing, as you can hear in the background, fantastic. Grayson Moncour III, he wrote 3 of the 4 songs, and his trombone sounds excellent. Bobby Hutcherson on vibes, which he kind of maybe makes this album, I don't know. Does a fantastic job. Larry Ridley on bass, super. And especially Roy Haynes on drums. Good stuff. The song in the background right now is called Love and Hate. The first song, a really moody song, and low tempo, but sounds so beautiful. Now the second song on the first side, Esoteric, also written by Grayson Moncour, kind of continues this theme a little bit, but that song does a little more with, I'm not sure what you would call it, the beats, well, I don't know. The timing of the beats, does not have a steady beat. It's more of like orchestra hits, kind of. I don't know how to explain it. Sounds excellent. And on the other side, you've got Khalil the Prophet, written by Jackie McLean, and then Riff Raff by Moncour. And those are maybe a little more hard bop in there, but it's still, I don't know what you call it, avant-garde with a little hard bop in there. Fantastic album here. And on the back, Jackie McLean wrote the liner notes on there, so it's really interesting. And this is, like I said, a Blue Note classic series, just recently released. Excellent album. The other album This won't take too long. A couple months ago, I was, excuse me, I was looking, I wanted to find an album that maybe more electronica, beat, house music. I'm not sure what all you would call that. But I didn't want vocals or spoken word in there. So I was searching all over for an album, and then one kind of popped up on Apple Music, and I was familiar with one of the artists on here. So this album, what's the name of it? It doesn't really have a name. It's Linkwood and Foat, which is Greg Foat. Both these guys are British. I do have an album from a couple years ago, I think Symphony Pacifique by Greg Foat. And he's one of those newer British jazz musicians. But he's not usually concerned that much. His is more, not ambient, but maybe more of a movie soundtrack type. Really, really good stuff. But this is got a fantastic percussion in here. It's probably going to sound pretty good on just about any sound system. Now, if you have a really, really good sound system, it's going to sound very nice. And this came out, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago. I got this off of Discogs. It was, I had seen it listed on Amazon, and I think it was through third-party sellers or whatever, or record stores. And I always thought the price was lower. Anyhow, I checked a couple weeks ago, and it was like $60 or something. I thought, wow. I love this album because I've been streaming the hell out of it, but I'm not going to pay $60. So I went on Discogs, and most of these records were from the UK that were listed on Discogs. There was one from the United States, and it was selling for like $30. So that's what I got. So the Foat I was familiar with, the Linkwood I was not, but Linkwood does more of the beat stuff. I don't know if it's probably not real drums, but it's percussion. But I would maybe urge you to stream this and see what you think about it. It's one of those you can just put on in the background, but it sounds so cool that you want to actually participate in it and listen to it. So those are my 2 albums for today. I think I will just take it easy and sit by the fire. So that's all I have for today. Hope everybody has a nice Thursday, and I'll catch you folks next time. See ya.